Hi, give me a second to find this feed. We have an amazing energy starting to hit with these ascension waves. We have a huge gateway, and I'm going to talk about it in a minute. I'll wait till some people can find me, but we have some amazing ascension energies about to roll in. These eclipses act like a huge amplifier energetically, so we're getting ready for some amazing manifesting energy because this solar eclipse will occur on Tuesday, which is a new moon. So it really amplifies those energies. If you're just finding me, go ahead and drop your name for a card, but make sure you share this out. I always need you guys to. I am constantly, as like right now, I'm Facebook banned, so I can only share my content in my own group areas. So I give away an activation off of every video to try to get you guys to help share it out. So for sure, give this a share. I just did a video in one of my class spaces here on Facebook, Lemurian Dream School. If you guys are not in it, please send a request. I'm always amazed at the amount of people that watch my feeds and are not in my class space areas. I like to do like 2 feeds a day. I like to go ahead and rotate through the 4 class space areas I have on here. For sure, I just did an amazing video talking about Lemuria, and I have a lot of Lemurian information to get out in that space too. So if you guys are not in that Lemurian Dream School group, for sure send a request and check the video I just did out on it. It's my current energy report, right? Trying to get back to higher levels of consciousness, please. We are losing density. The physical vehicle is headed back to states like Lemuria because these would have been places where we were living in the light body, right? We had less of the physical, more of the spiritual, and we're really headed back to those higher levels of consciousness, those higher states of consciousness. So we have a lot going on. This is a huge shift for humanity. I don't want to like recap too much, but I was just talking about how our soul has gone through this amazing journey, going through places like Lemuria, Atlantis, Egypt to here. And this is a monumental time because we're going to get back to, that oneness, living as a group consciousness on so many levels. If you guys are interested more in this topic, or if you believe you are a Lemurian starseed, check out that video I just did in that Lemurian Dream School group. You'll really resonate with it and love it. Alright, we have a lot of energies coming in, like I said. We have a solar eclipse first. These eclipses come in pairs. Even though we have these eclipses occurring, we've had a lot of the sun and moon merging energies, which are pushing this ascension forward. And this is really just going to be an amplifier for that new moon. So we should be staying focused on manifesting through the weekend. We're seeding our intent right now. Whatever you're thinking about is going out into this reality. And so many people want to blame the government and the global elite and the cabal and the Illuminati for any of this darkness or negativity that we're seeing, not understanding there is only us, and these are projections coming from ourselves, from our minds, right? So if we don't like the, current state of consciousness, which I'm not really a fan of, having people starving and dying on the streets, and sickness and disease and separateness and these ego roles, I want to get back to something more divine. So, in order to do that, we need to get a grip on our thoughts. Every time you have a negative thought, it's going out there as a thought form, creating a negative entity in this reality. So if we see things that, we're not liking, then we need to go within and we need to do more inner work. It's really important that we're getting a grip on the mental component. Whatever you're sitting around thinking about is becoming your reality. People are having low vibe experiences, not understanding, well, you're having a lot of low vibe thoughts going on still. With this light body and how we are evolving and changing, though, we're meant to become our higher selves. If you're still, in those lower aspects and having a lot of toxic thoughts, addictions, negative programming, bad relationships, this is going to create a lot of disharmony for your new state of consciousness as well as the light body. It could create purge effects. A lot of people are having these ascension energies come in, it's flooding us with more light, and it's making the physical body purge. We're seeing a lot of, what you could consider light body flu around here, ascension flu, where people are getting skin rashes, irritations, nausea, sickness, headaches, dizziness, things like that. This is because of the huge influxes of energy and light hitting this planet, and we're only getting started this year. I'm always saying in my world, 2020 is like the date that we're supposed to be anchored into the fifth dimension for good. And so we have a lot more inner work to do. Everyone's thinking that this is it because I am awake, I am done, and this is where I'm at. Just the fact that we're still on this planet means that we have a lot more work to do spiritually. We need to continue to get rid of the things not serving us, the relationships that are no longer for our highest good. Take a better inventory of your life. Look around. Are the people around you a good reflection of who your higher self is? We're trying to get back to, these divine templates of who we are. Divinity on every level. And then we have these kind of tug of war going on with this ego personality that we believe we are and who our higher self on a soul level is. And it's really time to let go of the third dimensional, idea of who you think you are, where you think you're headed. A lot of living in the fifth dimension is going with the flow, surrendering to the universe, knowing, like I'm always saying, that God has a plan for you and just letting go. Our ego loves to be in control of everything all of the time, but it wants to keep you in a little box where it feels comfortable so that you're not growing, you're not evolving, you're not expanding. Usually you'll get a million ego-based excuses as to why you don't need to heal, as why you're fine, right? Why you don't need to leave this person, why everything is okay. And I'm always saying that with a lot of these relationships, and they don't have to be romantic, your ego will convince you that everything is great. But on a soul level, you're going to know that, these people are not right for you, whether it's a job, a marriage, friends no longer serving you. It's time to really release the things that you used to be so that you can kind of go farther into who you're becoming. Good morning. I'm glad it's Friday today, right? Current energy report. I'm glad it's Friday. We have a lot of incoming energies that will start hitting the planet tomorrow. A lot of people are becoming really energy sensitive and they're feeling these energy shifts on the physical level. Make sure that you guys are taking really good care of yourself. Make sure that you guys are very careful with your thoughts. This is a powerful energy that you can really put yourself like a year ahead right now if you're staying positive the next week. You can put yourself very far ahead with your situation when you're manifesting what you're trying to do. This eclipse, first we have the solar one, will create an energetic reset. We're moving around too much. We have these retrogrades to remind us that we need to stop a minute, that we're always running around like wind-up dolls and we're never in the moment. And these eclipses and retrogrades are going to, come along and try to put us more in the now. My link is above if you guys are just finding me. I just did a video in Lemurian Dream School. Maybe go check it out. If you guys want to set up an Akashic reading, I've been doing some amazing readings lately. A lot of you guys might have questions about where you're headed, your missions, your purpose. Things that come up in your Akashic can be very healing. So if you guys need a reading, they're much differently. The Akashic ones I go into your future, your now, and your past lives. And you can set up anything on my site. I'm going to encourage you guys to maybe go check out a class or get a healing service right now, since it's like the best time to do that anyways, because I have some plans for my mission. This is me, right? I have some plans for my mission, some things that I'm trying to do here. And, we really want to, me and my boyfriend really want to get out on this island while it's summertime and go to some more sacred site areas so that I can channel out that energy to the collective. It's helping. We have, these huge influxes of light flooding this consciousness grid, and it is doing things to the planet, and, we vibrate in resonance with that consciousness grid, and it's uplifting us as well. So I'd love to get some different kind of live videos out to you guys, some different kind of energies while I am here in the British Isles. This would be an amazing time that if you resonate with my work and my videos, that maybe give an energy exchange back, check out a class or something in my store. Kathleen Thurmer, perfect. We are working on our solar plexus this week for ATA 2. Responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. And this is meant for us to go from that, third dimensional role of victim and everything's happening to me and it's so awful, into a state of empowerment where we realize we've been creating every second of our journey, and through doing this, transformation and spiritual work, we can create something much better. A lot of people have been giving me a hard time about the shifts that I've been making in my life, not understanding that I am all for if something is not serving me or is not for my highest good in letting go and trying to create something again. And a lot of people need to get to that place where they're okay with letting go of toxicity in their life to try something new. A lot of people are, careful. They're really comfortable in that toxicity because it's safe and secure and, they're taken care of and know where they are. And we really need to venture out of anything holding us back on every level. You're only going to have one shot at this spiritual ascension, and the time is now. So it's going to take a lot of inner work. We can look at the Ascended Masters, right? Let's look at the Ascended Masters and what it took for them to attain those levels of spirituality and consciousness. Even though we have different energetic dynamics, you're going to have to put in the work to be doing this spiritual ascension. There's a lot of videos that are sugarcoating ascension, and people like that. A lot of people don't like my videos because I don't sugarcoat this stuff, and I'm the one that reminds you that you have a lot of work to do. I would start getting your life organized. I would start getting rid of clutter. Start clearing out things. A lot of people are feeling like something huge is coming, and it is. Ashella Raw, good morning. You're working on your solar plexus. We are doing a lot of light body upgrades and a lot of solar plexus cleansing right now. Some of you guys might have like stomach issues, purging, whatever it is, but you are meant to be working on your inner child right now. A lot of you guys are parents to remind you to have fun. So play more. Like, get more into the moment, into the now. It's very healing for our inner children, our inner child to, be having more fun. That's what these space kids are here for. They're vibrating on such high frequencies. They are full of this, amazing unconditional love. Play more, get outside more. Amanda Barker, sending love to Florida. You're working on your throat chakra. I know. Whenever I feel like I don't feel like being around people a lot this week. Like, I've just been spending a lot of time myself, right? But then it kind of closes down my throat chakra, my connection to my higher self. So it's really good for me to do my videos because I'm opening them up. I'm connecting with my higher self. Through using our voice, we are connecting to who our higher self is. And it's powerful for manifesting. If you guys are having a hard time with manifesting, work on your throat chakra more. It will open you up to manifesting easier. Gretchen Hyatt, good morning. You're working on your throat chakra, self-expression, vocalization, individuality, inner voice, assertiveness. We have a lot to teach. People will come to me, right? And they're like, I don't have anything to teach. And I'm like, you do. You've had so many experiences and lessons that have made you who you are. We hold a lot of knowledge within us. You have an amazing voice. You're going to find it more and more. And it's powerful in this ascension. The truth is what is anchoring in these higher dimensional timelines. Amanda Shaffrin, good morning. Working on your solar plexus, gut instincts, intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. Always listen to your own internal compass. The people around you will lead you astray. If you are listening to idle gossip, right? We can use these things around here. Idle gossip, negativity, rumors, people's opinions, right? Things like that. It will lead you astray. We need to learn how to listen to our own intuition, our own knowing. Things are not what they seem around here too, right? People love to portray things as they are not. Use your own intuition. It's never going to lead you wrong. So if you're listening to the things outside of you, you will be led astray a lot of the times. These are lessons that we've learned going through this matrix. Always follow your internal compass. That is source and your soul leading you. Katrina Dean. You're working on your throat chakra. Honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. Mercury is about to go into retrograde, but it doesn't matter. It's still affecting the planet while it is transitioning into that alignment. We have like 5 other planets in retrograde too. This can make communication difficult. I notice that people are generally always just projecting their own issues, myself included, around on other people and have really become closed off to listening. We have communication issues, right? Try to work on communicating. We can have misunderstandings with these energies where people are, misunderstanding other people and reacting fast. Let's see. Christina Kenny, good morning. Hang on one second. Christina Kenny, you're working on your solar plexus. The people that are getting their solar plexus cards, you guys are the super empaths, I say. Personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos for empaths in our Sparks of Divine Light Healing group, the Reiki group too, on like personal boundaries, protecting your energy, because you know, I'm someone that's very energy sensitive, and a lot of, you know, coming into my personal power would be me learning how to handle my abilities, where I'm taking in a lot of people's energies. I have a lot of Akashic things coming to me, where I'll just have like downloads coming to me. So a lot of me stepping into my power was learning how to assimilate this energy. A lot of that for me is setting personal boundaries around people. Better boundaries. Say no if you feel like saying no. It will help a lot with your energy. Linda Bonham. You're working on your throat chakra. Sound is powerful for healing. I like to play the binaural beats. We're always trying to fill this house with good frequencies here. Sometimes being by yourself is powerful too. Either being in the right frequencies. I like a lot of 528 hertz binaural beats, or the astral type of binaural beats. Sometimes being by yourself in silence is powerful. A lot of times we need that alone time to process, you know, our thoughts, what's going on. We're going through a lot fast, right? We're going through a lot fast. Sometimes you just need a break. That's what these retrogrades are really good for, giving us a break for a minute, going within. And make sure you guys share this out too if you're just finding me, and drop your name for a card. Angelina Vino, you're working on your root chakra, your base chakra. We have a lot of letting go of fears still to do. I know, I have things that can come up. I can be doing amazing and something collides with me, and it's just like, and then you go off kilter. Work on your root chakra, letting go of fear, community, culture, and tribe. We need to find our consciousness group once again. At one point in time, we would have lived, you know, as a soul group, as a consciousness group. And once you vibrate as yourself, then you're going to draw your soulmates, your flames to you, right? Your consciousness group back to you. The problem is that when they have us all on this inauthentic vibration, vibrating as everyone else, we're never going to find anyone we need, right? Once we unplug and we kind of vibrate authentically, that's when you find your soul tribe and your soulmates and the people you're meant to be near. Nancy Louise, oh, good morning. I'm reading the comments. Sounds beautiful. I'm sending you guys crazy love too. It's a beautiful energy to be working with. I didn't feel like going live retrogrades, right? But I had to get on here and share some good energy. It's amazing. Use it to manifest. Use it to heal for sure. Nancy, you're working on your third eye. Dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. You guys are noticing you're becoming more lucid, hopefully, in the dream state. I know everyone doesn't remember your dreams, but sometimes you guys do remember glimpses and pieces, and you're becoming more lucid. You're coming into your abilities in the dream state. You're practicing with your abilities. If you remember any dreams, Google them. What do they mean? If you see number codes, I tell people to go Google the meaning of them. You're always given messages all the time. Pay attention to them. There's a lot of magic around us. Oh, I'm sending crazy love out. Lynn Marie, you're working on your sacral chakra, sexuality, openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. And I was talking about how when you are having sex in a divine way, because sex is just a meditation. It is an energy exchange, right? So you have to be careful with these energy exchanges. But when you're doing it, you know, in this divine space, it is powerful. Kundalini energy is like the force of all creation. It's such a powerful energy. It can create galaxies, right, and other planetary systems. It's a powerful energy. That's why we are become so cut off from it nowadays. So we're just kind of getting back into our power with that sacral chakra. Keep working on your sacral. Laura Carzales, good morning. You're working on your crown chakra. We have a lot of crown chakra expansion going on. I had like the prickly crown, right? Like prickly energy sensations. Probably the past few hours on my crown chakra just feels real prickly. It's how I'm absorbing this energy. We have a lot of activations and upgrades going on in this space right now. This July, I had to go look at the calendar. I'm like, it's almost July, good enough, right? July is a powerful month. I look at the entire several first weeks of it as an energy gateway. Not like we're just going to have like a 24, 48 hour gateway. Half the month is a gateway. It is very powerful for this ascension. So we're going through a lot of upgrades and activations right now. keep working on your crown chakra. I know the people that get the crown chakra cards are like, you know, reaching enlightenment or a second away from there. If you need help with that crown chakra, you guys, or any chakras, you guys know where to find me. I do chakra openings. Highly recommended. My link is above if you need me for anything. Dolo McVelly Business. Good morning. You're working on your crown chakra too. Faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. I'm on this real crazy mission very far from where I'm from, right, across the planet, and I had to have a lot of faith and trust in the universe because it's all I have. I've handed over, you know, my life in favor of what source or the divine wants of me on a lot of levels. I need to have a lot of faith in the universe then, right? More trust, more faith in the universe. I'm always reminding people God has a plan for you. We might not see everything or understand what is going on, but more faith, more trust in the universe. A lot of people can't do that, put their trust in a higher source, right? But at the least, know that you guys made your life plan. Yeah, I have people judging me for shifts I'm going through over here, saying they're concerned about me or they think I've gone crazy, right? And I'm over here like, no, I'm doing amazing. I'm just going with the flow of my life plan. Apparently, I made this life plan, right? Everything's going exactly as planned. Please remember this. Holly Asper, you're working on your third eye. Guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. And there's signs all around you. Pay attention, whether it is a number code or you're seeing something magical, like, I don't even know, I can't think of something. You see synchronicities all around you, though. It could be like you're in the middle of nowhere and you see something that's important to you randomly, or like you're looking at a video and it's like this person is speaking to you or about your situation. There are signs all around you. Pay attention to them. Get excited when you see the number codes. If you guys are seeing 1111, 333, 444, 911, synchronicities, get excited when you see them. The universe will send you more magic, right? This is about following our bliss. So the more excited you see about the magic you're seeing in your life, the more of it the universe will send to you. Tammy Oliver, you're working on your crown chakra, intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. And, you know, I'm very energy sensitive like you, and, you know, the carriers of that violet flame, the ones that are in charge of transmuting, have to realize that we are kind of doing this energy exchange, whether we're consciously aware of it or not. You could be like in the matrix or just around your friends, and we're always swapping out lower frequencies for higher ones. We're taking in the lower energies, the negativity, the pain around us, the hurt around us. And we're meant to be giving out good vibrations and love back, right? We're meant to be alchemists, where we take in these low frequencies and we're meant to put out higher ones. What happens is a lot of times we get dragged down to those low frequencies, and we're not meant to. We're meant to, you know, just take them in and transmute it. You have a powerful role here in this ascension. Let's see. Oh, I'm sending crazy love before I disappear, right? I'll be around on my site, but I'll be unplugged for the weekend. Other than that, Gabrielle Leone, you're working on your third eye. Visualization, imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. And this is a powerful time for manifestation. It's why I had to get on video to tell you guys that this eclipse is going to amplify these moons. Both of the eclipses are going to amplify these moon energies in a crazy way, right? So we have a new moon. It's time to seed our intent. Bam! Solar eclipse. It is going to be like a new moon on steroids. It's going to be like one of the most powerful shifts of the year. So take care with your thoughts. Please stay extra positive. It takes work, okay? This stuff takes mastery. We had all this negative programming. It is going to take work to just stay positive and aligned with what you want to create, you know? So it takes work, but the more that you practice with these things, the easier it will get for you. Focus on manifesting things you want to see in your world. Bo James, sending you love. You're working on your sacral. This is like the healer care package. A lot of the healers ended up sick. A lot of the healers may have come from other star systems or places that were of higher levels of consciousness. So for us to incarnate in here, we had to drop our frequency drastically. That's never good for us, right? A lot of the healers became sick or depleted or, you know, got labeled or whatever it was. It's time that we step into our power now as the healers that we are on whatever level. More sacral work. I'm always telling you guys to take vitamins, right? I mean, I was like, the best thing I can do is take these vitamins. I was saying this morning, I'm back on my vitamins. Every time I'm off them, I feel like crap, right? I'm into a lot of chlorella and maca. I think that's the solution for these toxic systems and the things that are going on with healthcare, vaccines, the water, our soil, the food that we're eating. I think that is a lot of the solution to this. If you guys are not, taking chlorella or you haven't done a detox on it, hit me up for the vitamin list. You guys can always just message me on my business page inbox. I'm around all day. Catherine Cox. Oh, sending you crazy love. Solar plexus, you're the super empath, right? Where are the second wave of healers that we are trying to find for this ascension? I say most of them are in their houses avoiding the world when they're not at work, right? In their houses avoiding the world, expert level in their little empath bubbles. You're very energy sensitive. Make sure that you're taking good care of your own energy. The empaths are always so worried about everyone else, whether it's your family, friends, kids, the state of the world. Make sure that you're taking good care of yourself too. I have to do salt baths every day, if you know me. I think that people have this ocean-like connection. We know that there used to be mermaids and merpeople, right? I think that we just might need salt during this time with a lot of the toxicity. Take more salt baths. It'll do wonders for your aura. Brian Feliciano. We're getting a lot of solar plexus cards. This energy is doing a huge sweep of our solar plexus this week, though, so it makes sense. We're getting a lot of light body upgrades. And, it's opening us up to more empathy. It's also opening up that solar plexus energy sensitive, and that is where we absorb any energy into the body. So if you are an empath or energy sensitive, you have a lot more energy flowing into your body externally. A lot of that energy is not good, right? Low vibe energy, toxic energy, Walmart energy, right? Matrix energy, wherever you are. So we need to make sure that we are protecting ourselves and we're taking good care of our energy. Work on more self-love and more confidence. I wish that some of you guys could see yourselves how I see you, because I can see the highest versions of everyone and who we're turning into, and it is amazing. More confidence with your abilities. Joyce Gilmore, good morning. You're working on your crown chakra, divine consciousness, inner connection, expansion, oneness, and light. Keep on working on your crown chakra. That is a powerful chakra regarding enlightenment. Jerry Lee Rivera, good morning. I got amazing energy on this feed. I just wanted to send you guys tons of love too. Jerry, you're working on your root chakra, your base chakra, physical health, vitality, strength, body image, and balance. I'm going to go back to fear now, because 80% of the light workers still have a blocked root chakra. And a lot of the times, a lot of the light workers have really good third eyes and upper chakras. When I do a lot of the healing work I do, I find a lot of the people that are awake are not getting the energy down to their base chakra and their lower chakras. A lot of times we're stuck with the energy in our head, right? The energy is coming in and we might have blockages along the way that are preventing us from staying grounded. A lot of the times we have messed up root chakras because we didn't have the best family life and we didn't have a lot of stability as these wanderers, right? That are meant to go here and there and assist people. Keep working on your root chakra. If any of you guys have fear coming up, and I know everyone will say, no, I don't have any, then I'm calling bullshit. You need your life to get a little chaotic, and you might have some come up then, right? Because I'm still working on my own issues. So it tells me that people have a lot more work to do when it comes to fear. And usually we're feeling amazing, and we don't have any fear. We're great, right? Until something comes up with our job or our life or whatever, and suddenly we become fearful. These represent energetic blockages. Keep working on your base chakra. A lot of people come to me to channel for them, and I'm always trying to teach people how to become channels themselves, that I'm not special in any way, that we all have this capability of tuning in psychically, through purifying our body and doing this type of energy work. Hanisa Hamar, you're working on your crown chakra, presence, awareness, attention, reality, and connection. Jenny Elise, I can't say it, Elise. You're working on your heart chakra. Forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. And we're going to continue to go through this heart chakra expansion as we're being upgraded and worked on. We have a lot of things that have been blocking us from love for far too long. If you guys look at your relationship patterns, not just romantically, but with your family, your friendships, any of the experiences we have a lot of things that have been blocking us from oneness, our own hang-ups that need to go now. This is ascension. We're trying to connect back into oneness with source and with everyone around us. More heart chakra work. I do a lot of heart chakra work too with my site and the things I'm into. It's very powerful for ascension. There's nothing real in this world other than love. When you die, you think that anything you care about now would matter? Your houses and your job and your cars and what you're working at, none of it would. It would fall away. We know what's going to remain. The love that you had, how you treated people, the connections, right? Your experiences, those will remain. But everything that we're worried about in the physical with our bills and rent and blah, 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 it is an illusion. It really is. There's nothing other than love here. Jackie Scott, you're working on your sacral chakra. Emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. Keep working on your sacral. That's where your energy lies. It's very powerful. And I'm just going to go back 1 second and throw this out there that a lot of people, have had this spiritual awakening and they're very comfortable being by themselves at this point, not in a relationship. And that's concerning to me because, we're trying to go down this spiritual path, and the highest attainment would be to come back into, union with your twin flame of some sort, the other half of your soul, come back into oneness. And a lot of people are blocked where they're very comfortable, alone at this point and not, trying love again. You guys need to be more open to love if you guys are not in a relationship. It's where you're meant to be headed, and people have a lot of fear still, right? See, fear, oh my God, what if it goes bad? What if I get a psycho? What if it's not going to go good? Do I really want to do this? And that is fear. That is blocking us from our relationships, from oneness, from our connection with the divine in a lot of ways. Let's see. Jackie Scott, you're working on your sacral and money. Finances, power, generosity, and abundance. This new moon hopefully will come bring a lot of abundant energy to people. Hopefully, if you guys stay positive about your finances and your situation, it will help resolve a lot of things. So if you guys have felt blocked financially, use this energy to stay positive and manifest, for sure. Work on your finances. It's going to take some mastery, things I'm working on too, right? I have to run a mission, and I'm kind of across the planet, and I'm kind of figuring it out. So I have to be able to manifest things as I need them too, and use my abilities. That's what we're learning with these fifth dimensional energies, that we're going to need to learn how to manifest. Practice manifesting. Mahila Cosma. Hi, you're working on your third eye. Insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. And, we have a lot of things that affect our third eye, like fluoride, right? Vaccines, medications, they shut us down completely psychically. That's why these things are being implemented. And now we're having this, spiritual awakening that we're going through. And we really need to work on our third eyes. You guys know I also do third eye activations. If you're trying to tune in psychically more or just looking for a level up, you guys know my link is above. If you need to set anything up, you can just do that on my site and I come find you. More third eye work. Catherine Cox, you're working on your third eye too, right? The amazing thing is we're going to continue evolving and learning. And a lot of people are like, okay, I'm awake and that is it. Oh, our bodies are about to go through it, right? This is the evolution of humanity, right? And it's crazy. So we have a long way to go with this ascension. But we're coming back into that psychic awareness. Keep working on your third eye. Catherine. Joyce Gilmore. Hi, you're working on your heart chakra. Compassion. Caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. And this is about removing the things that are blocking us from being one. On whatever level, right? We're meant to come back to perfect alignment with everyone and everything, being one with the universe. And, I know we get glimpses of us being there, right? And then we kind of are dealing with whatever's going on in our life. And then we'll go back to that samadhi, right? Bliss, whatever it is. This is about permanently removing the blockages and limits we've placed upon ourselves that have put us in a state of separateness in the first place. More heart chakra work. Nikki Rivers, you're working on your heart chakra too. More passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, joy. I'm bringing a lot of source energy into this house, into my relationship. I can generally do that by having more fun. It sounds crazy, but source wants to experience fun things on this planet. I know. I was joking with my boyfriend this morning. I said, well, do you think that source would rather play being the miserable, depressed banker going to work, or us having fun and merging over here. Probably would want to experience love, right? We can bring more of this source energy, consciousness into our lives by, living in alignment with love on every level. Have more fun, find your bliss, find what lights you up. We are capable of burning so much brighter, right? We're just becoming these amazing lights, this light body. But we're going to be shining brighter and brighter. Do more of what lights you up. Donna and Aglia, good morning. You're working on your throat chakra. You're working on creating. That is going to come through your thoughts and your voice. Find your voice. Expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. Finding your voice is powerful for manifesting. I'm trying to manifest this huge mission stuff I want to do, right? So I'm going to try to use these videos to talk about it. When I talk about things, I tend to create it better, right? It tends to manifest easier. Make sure you're talking about things you guys want to create, whether it's like a new house, a new car, a new business, something. No matter how impossible it is, start talking about it like it already exists. Teresa Yeager, good morning. You're working on your throat chakra too, right? We're trying to enter the fifth dimension once again. So each chakra is representing a density level, so that makes sense because we're trying to go into 5D right now. That has a lot to do with finding our truth and our voice. Therese, self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. Connection with the right people is also powerful. I like to surround myself with the right energy. I believe that you become who you're hanging around with. So, I've been more and more picky about the people around me lately, and it's been doing me a lot of good. Lisa Carey, you're working on your solar plexus. Choice, free will, courage, willpower, and change. We need to change our situation to change, the things we don't like about our life. So a lot of people have been stuck in this 3D victim programming. Why is this happening to me? We need to become powerful during this time and change our realities. We should be living our dream lives here in bliss, happy all the time, right? And we're just learning how to create now since we woke up. Change can be positive for us, right? The ego is terrified of change, but it can be really positive. Jackie DeCalati, you're working on your base chakra, your home, your shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. Letting go of fear. Fear is our biggest obstacle that has been ruining your life. It's not the elite or the Illuminati or anyone outside of yourself. It's always been our fear-based thoughts that have been attracting things we don't want to us. If you have a lot of fear, you're going to have to go explore that fear. We need to really eradicate fear in order to get rid of any of these, negative things we see throughout consciousness. Let's see, Kelly McManus, you're working on your crown chakra. Inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, impulse. Really work on your crown chakra. Like I said, we're going through a lot of upgrades right now. Jody Love, good morning. You're working on grounding. I know, keep working on your root chakra, staying grounded. Nature is amazing for that. Make sure that you're staying grounded through these energy shifts. A lot of times I can see people become really ungrounded and all over the place, and then they start to freak out and not handle the energy so good. For me, I'm learning how to stay grounded. I like to, do a lot of meditation and water, and I stay really grounded with my energy. It helps with these energy waves that are coming in. Leslie Tamara, you're working on your sacral and relationships. Intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. She just is going to be a mod for some of our class spaces too. I'm really excited about that, right? We just added her. If you guys are looking for more information or more kind of classes and things like that, we do have 4 classes on Facebook in our groups. I'm going to list them right now because a lot of people can't find them. We have our Tantric Revolution group. I have Lumerian Dream School, Awakening to Ascension, and Mystery School of Atlantis. If you guys aren't in those areas, for sure maybe add them. We put a lot of good information out in there. Let's see. Marusa Blanusa, you're working on your heart chakra, more connection, universal oneness, love, interconnection, and support. Bethany Kent, you're working on your sacral, desires, goals, passion, cravings, and fulfillment. A lot of us are those generator energy types. In order to generate more energy, we want to stay lit up. You ever have a bad day and you're sad or purging or depressed, it just kills your energy. When we can stay excited and happy, we kind of become lighter. And then we're vibrating at a higher density and everything just kind of aligns perfectly. More of what makes you happy. Nicole Everly, hi, glad to catch you guys. You're working on your third eye, the mind, openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning. Keep on working on your third eye. Ashley Samok, you're working on your heart chakra. I'm all about spiritually connecting. A lot of you guys going through the spiritual awakening are done with the superficial. It might kill your soul to be listening about mundane things that don't matter in the world anymore, right? You might just be, more picky about your energy. Like you don't want to hear about the 3D version of reality and politics or whatever it is. For me, I'm kind of craving deeper spiritual conversations, connections, things like that. I'm more careful with my time and my energy. You're finding your soul tribe around you, though. Once you wake up, people can feel really lonely, going through this levels of consciousness. But, you clear space for your soul tribe to find you. Those are the people you just vibrate with. Maybe you just resonate with them. Maybe you, see their posts on Facebook and they light you up and it makes you happy, right? Lorna Johnson, good morning. You're working on your throat chakra, creativity, imagination, expression, originality, and passion. Me and my friend were talking about how outside of an empath's nature it is to be doing these videos, right? I really had to put myself out there, and everyone's kind of I'm center of attention right now, and it can make me kind of awkward because I'm more comfortable by myself in my own environment, right? And I have to push past that, and I have to find my voice and get on these videos because it's very important for what is happening with the collective that I find my voice. Whatever level. So you see, it's been a process of me learning how to do these videos and getting on here. It's kind of outside my comfort zone, but we need to find our voice right now, especially the ones that are awake going through this. It's going to be powerful and, acting as a guide for others. Courtney Burns, good morning. You're working on your heart chakra. Love, kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. More heart chakra connection. Martina Pillage, you're working on your sacral chakra, pleasure, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. Becky Hall McBride, keep working on your base chakra, your root chakra, letting go of fear. Huge message this week. Morgan Brown, you're also working on your root chakra, letting go of fear. Belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. And we've been programmed to believe we're always broke and sick and nothing's ever going right in the third dimension. And we really, we need to tune in that there's abundance all around us. This is where we're supposed to be. Work on letting go of that fear. It's blocking you from a lot. I'm reading about the MRI. Ashley absolutely does do crazy things to your magnetics, right? I was just in an MRI here. I got sick the last spring solstice, and it does crazy things to your energy. They remind me a lot of space technology, a lot of those machines they have. When I got scanned biometrically coming in the UK, it reminds me of some kind of, space technology being used not in great ways.